The body of Queen Elizabeth is still to be returned to London, but that hasn't stopped tens of thousands of well-wishers from gathering at Buckingham Palace. While the royals are famously private, they live very much a public life. Senior correspondent Jonathan Lee went looking for those who often see them the most, London's cabbies.
They purr along its palace streets and down the roads to decadent dwellings. Most of us will go a lifetime without seeing a royal, but London cabbies, like Sean it seems, have their fair share of stories to tell.
I saw one of them once. I saw your man, the Duke of Edinburgh. I was just cruising down the Mall, just passing the palace on a Sunday night about 8 p.m. And for those who don't know, he often drove about in an old metro cab. And he just came out of the lights at the palace and he caught my eye, I caught his eye, flashed him out. He went about his business and I went about mine.
So you let out Prince Philip?
I think that's the way it went.
Did he give you the thank you wave?
He didn't give me one of those.
It had us asking if others had seen a royal or two.
Yeah, all the time. Queen?
Yeah,
seen the Queen.
Tell me, who'd you see?
The Queen herself? Yeah, lovely. Just waved at us. Andrew as well,
yeah.
Prince Andrew, Harry, seen Harry.
What do you feel when you see the members, when you're driving around and you see members of the royal family?
Just love it, just love it.
Another one saw Diana in a convertible.
And she waved at me at the lights by Paddington on Bishopsbridge Road. Give me a thumbs up with a baseball cap on and waved at me.
You give her the wave back?
Of course I did, I'll give her that.
Oh. Was it adoration, love?
Just she was a great lady.
Yeah.
And the Queen was fabulous.
Prince Charles.
Did he give you a wave?
Yes, very nice man.
Perhaps the best encounter we've heard comes from a taxi driver who was too shy to go on camera. As the tale went, his dad too was a London cabbie. One day he had to drop somebody inside the gates of Buckingham Palace. Lo and behold, inside he saw Prince Philip, who was so excited at seeing the new model of taxi, he proceeded to jump in. For the next 10 minutes, they went around the parade ground doing lap after lap after lap. The Queen's husband thoroughly chuffed.
The palace pilgrimage is growing. Each day, tens of thousands pour through the pristine parklands towards England's most famous balcony. Here the queues are so long, make-do shrines are popping up. People have taken to wedging flowers on outer gates. This is the lawn outside the palace. They're even at the base of statues honouring the Queen's mother and father.
There are so many flowers and bouquets throughout London, it would be impossible to count them all. And if you go through just a very small snippet of some of the messages, thank you for your service. Thank you for everything. To the nation's mum, from my mum. This one says, thank you, Mum, with love. Dear Your Majesty, we owe you so very much. And this one from the Lewis's family from Poland. People have come from everywhere just to say thank you and pay their respects in the smallest and simplest of manners.
It was where we found American Jennifer Ussery, who considers the Queen a heroine.
I think yesterday there was a lot of families that came out yesterday after school and everything, and today there's also a lot of people out and about because it's a Saturday, so I think the mood has been respectful, and I think everyone's been very respectful towards each other and towards the intense and serious subject matter that's happening right now. It's been quite a week to have a new Prime Minister and a brand new King as well, and it is a bit interesting because the gender's flipped.
We filmed as Camilla, the new Queen Consort, left the palace. Teacher Donna McAnally came 2 hours with tributes from her school children.
It's really, really important for the children to realise that, there is never going to be another Queen for probably 150 years.
There's no denying that tectonic plates of history have shifted, and everyone is watching. Jonathan Lee, Sky News.